Multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary. Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live, y'all. Woo, I think we're getting closer and closer to the end of the road with this show. It's making me sad because I'm actually liking this show. I am 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love, Season 1, Episode 8. Let's get to it. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Ooh, man, a lot went down in this episode. Let me get my notes up here. Here we go. And a lot did go down here. So we pick up, right, where basically we see somebody, you know, at the end of the last episode, we saw an ambulance come, right? We didn't know from who. So earlier that morning, right, Colt was walking down the steps of Courtney's villa, and he slipped and fractured his leg, right? And you all remember in the last episode when, you know, I think it was Rob, Tiffany, and Tim, they all saw the ambulance, and a producer tells them what's going on in this episode, right? And so Courtney feels bad. She is crying her eyes out. I mean, she is feeling all types of bad. And you know what? I will say this. I'm that same way. Like, if first of all, I wouldn't let a woman slip and fall herself, nor would I let my homeboy do that. But also, too, in the same token, like, even if that did happen, I would feel like Courtney, like, it's my fault, it was my room, I should have did something right. And, you know, I appreciate the realness of the situation because it could have been very, very bad. Now, thankfully, you know, Colt is going to get surgery because he is, you know, working, right? So they can't have Colt out. They need Colt for the season. So thankfully, you know, his insurance will cover it, everything else, right? Tim says, you know, take Jennifer because she does speak Spanish. So shout out to Tim for, you know, being a good person. And Tim has been a good person to Jennifer all season long. And Jennifer, she's just been a puta, just annoyance, a tragedy, and disgrace as a person, just saying. But so then we go to a cooking class, right? And so we learn about different aphrodisiacs. Tim wants to get to know May more. And we learned that watermelon helps with circulation, right? And Tiffany is excited to see Rocky because Tiffany hasn't really been able to establish anything with Rocky as of yet. And so then, Tim learns about figs, right? And that's an aphrodisiac, and figs looks like a vagina. And Tim is like, I'm not here for it. And he said that a fig looked like grandpa's ball sack. I'm like, bruh, the visual, bruh. Why those words, though? Why? So then Usman is getting caught up, right? So he did not know that Colt fractured his leg, right? And Usman feels bad for Colt, but he also doesn't get why it would warrant Courtney going to the hospital with Colt. And here's the thing, right? I think in any situation, I think that that person would also go to the hospital, right? So it wasn't about you, Usman, it was about Colt. And I don't believe Colt would fracture his leg, something that he needs on his body, to get a woman. I truly don't think he would be that desperate, okay? There's a lot of ways to be desperate, but I don't think that would be one of them. And so, they're in Tulum, but in order to do the surgery, he's got to get transferred to Playa del Carmen for surgery. And Courtney says she may have stronger feelings than she thought for Colt. And I think that is a very valid, perspective. I mean, you're in this you have this beautiful dating retreat. First of all expenses paid by Warner Bros. Discovery TLC, so it helps set the environment up for the possibility of something happening, right? I would say that that situation would make anybody, right, feel something for someone, even if it's just care, consideration, and concern. So Usman feels away, and Usman is feeling like he's getting played. Usman, you are not getting played, bro. You are not getting played. Like, the world is bigger than you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the world is bigger than you, okay? It is. Like, bro, come on, man. And I'm sure if you fractured your leg, Courtney would be there at the hospital with you too. And I will say this, even though Courtney can be a little bit behind the 8 ball, she can at least know where the pockets are in pool, okay? So, listen. Jennifer is back from the hospital, and Jennifer says that Colt is in good hands with Courtney, and she can see Colt and Courtney's chemistry. So, y'all, we got boys' night and girls' night. So I'm gonna go through the boys' night first, because the girls' night, it was a lot that went down. Actually, before I go through boys' night and girls' night, let me just give my take on this beginning part. What I love about this show, right, is that this is not just a regular schmegular dating retreat like Bachelor in Paradise, which is on right now. And Bachelor in Paradise, it's people who've been in the Bachelor world, Bachelor Nation rather, for a while. They were on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, right? And so they're coming for a second chance of love. But what I love about this is they combined the alumni of 90 Day Fiance plus everyday people who are genuinely looking for love, right? And guess what? There are no eliminations. They just let the stories play out. And honestly, if ABC was smart, right, you have Bachelor in Paradise for Bachelor Nation, but then you do the winter edition of Bachelor in Paradise, right? But you don't do any eliminations, right? You don't do any elimination. You just allow the story to play out with everyday people. Or better yet, if you do want to do eliminations, because, the final rose thing has to be, that's their calling card, rather. If there's going to be eliminations, then have the new people come and be everyday people that we've never seen before. So I like the fact that with this show, it's alumni mixed in with everyday people. Not to mention, too, they do have activities for them to do, right? So it's not just drinking margaritas, eating tacos, and just be on the beach. Although, I would not mind. Let me tell you something. I've always said this. Because with dating shows, I really find love is like a needle in a haystack. You want to find the needle, but you don't want to be tired in doing it, because once you're trying to find it, you be oh, okay, I found the deal. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, shit. You don't want to be in that situation where you were so desperate that you ran out of breath to go get the thing that you were looking for, right? So I've said this before. If I went on The Bachelorette, it would be a vacation for me. Now, that's not to say I would not be genuine in my, in how I move, right? But usually The Bachelorette is never thick, ever. She's really never a black woman. Even I love a good Latina. I'm Afro-Latina at that as well. There's nothing wrong with a good Indian woman. What do they call it? Perusian woman. You know what I mean? Like Shah's Sunset. Those women are gorgeous, okay? So, I like different spices of life, but it will always be my sisters, though. SISTAS, though, right? So I really wouldn't go on Bachelorette because they don't offer anything that I would want. No. You cannot fall in love in 7 to 8 weeks and then have a marriage that lasts forever. Sean and Catherine are different. They don't count. Bachelor Nation, they do not count. They do not. No. No. They don't count. But like I said, back to our show here. I do like the fact that it's not just a rigmarole dating retreat show. You know what I mean? And they're allowing the story to breathe. And what I mean by that is, they're allowing them to engage in stuff. You know what I mean? Because sometimes some reality shows follow the story. And when that storyline is not working out for them anymore, then they will just throw anything and everything to the wall to see what sticks, right? So, but hey, shout out to Bachelor Nation, though. They just got renewed for season 30, which is huge. 30 seasons on TV is huge. But moving on. So after all that, let's get to boys night, okay? So Tim is not going to be dancing tonight. Usman wants Tim to dance. Usman is texting Courtney, but is not receiving a response. She's at the hospital with Colt. Calm down, okay? Jay is going to get Carlos somebody to dance with. And so once they get to the club, they are taking shots. Everybody! So they're doing shots. Carlo is all in on Tiffany. Cole said that the therapy session went well. Don't smother Jennifer, and just be able to give love, grace, and space to see what can be. And Tim said if it had to be somebody to deal with Jennifer's wrath, it should be Cole over Rob. Now, Tim, I love you, brother. I'm going to push back a little bit. I think Cole gets defensive because he's in the space of the unknown. So it's a fight or flight thing. This is just my thing, right? So, and I was talking to a young lady, and I hadn't heard from her in a couple of weeks. And, we had some time on the phone. And I said, you know what? In the past, and this is me being very real. I'm always real with y'all, right? But this is Braylon Lee from Little Rock, Arkansas, talking to y'all right now. In the past, I would think that if I wasn't calling or texting enough, or doing enough in terms of emotional support or gifts or what have you, that I thought I wasn't being seen, right? Because, as I say, out of sight, out of mind. So, that was me overthinking that. But what I had to come to realize was, no. First of all, there are levels to giving love, for one, right? Number two, you have to be measured in your mental state of who you are as a person. But number three, if they're not receiving what you're giving, move on. Don't ever have a system overload of your soul trying to give to somebody else that's not given back to you. And if sending good morning, good evening texts and trying to send funny stuff and all that stuff, that's not enough for them, and you try to step it up and it's still not enough for them, don't beat yourself up over it, because there's no point in beating yourself up over giving love. Why beat yourself up over giving love? You did something good. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with me? What the hell is wrong with us? Okay, because everybody has been rejected, but eventually everybody gets accepted, right? So just wanted to say that. So I think Cole, he might feel like if he's not doing enough, that Jennifer might not pay attention to him. So I think that's what it is to him personally, right? But honestly, I feel like Rob deserves the hell from Jennifer. Personally, my damn self, because Rob is lying about sleeping with Jennifer. And we see that a little bit later on the preview for the next episode. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. So, Stephanie, who is a black girl from London, says hi and everything. And Rob is judgmental and using his trauma from the last girl from London as a defense. Rob, you do realize not every girl from London is the same, right? Like, what the hell? So then Usman, he says that Stephanie behind looks like a carrot. And he likes big asses. Usman, you're here to discover yourself through this retreat, bro. Okay? Now listen. I like what I like too. Okay? But somebody's carrying themselves well. They have a good disposition. And, I'm feeling them. They feeling me. Nothing wrong with a conversation. Like, good damn, you can like what you like, but still be open. Because this is the thing, right? I don't care if you skinny like a twig or you're thick like a log. If this ain't together, there's no point in us talking. Because you can look good, I can look good all day and night. But if me being around you frustrates you and you being around me frustrates you, and if we're more excited to be away from each other than being with each other, we got problems. Sincerely. So, Rob, that was unnecessary, bro. Okay. And Usman too. That was unnecessary, right? Because guess what? If you put Usman in a circle, right, and you put Morris Chestnut in a circle, you ask the ladies, would they like to date Usman? They will go over to Morris Chestnut before your ass any day that ends in Y. That's every fucking day, okay? Okay. So Tiffany has two guys, and Rob feels that it's hypocritical. Now, Rob, congratulations, you played yourself. I'm going to tell you why you played yourself, right? Because here's the thing. Tiffany, right, is not actually playing these guys. She has made her intentions known to Rocky and to Carlo. Jay is new. Jay made himself known to Tiffany, but they all know it. You and Jennifer are lying. That's the difference. So miss me with your shit, bro. You really thought that logic was going to be logicking. Okay, I know logicking is not a word, but roll with me here. You really thought that was going to jive. You really thought that you could really make that peanut butter and mustard sandwich. Nobody makes peanut butter and mustard sandwiches. I'm just saying. He really thought he could bait and switch, right? He thought he could bait us with, what he and Jennifer did, but then switch up and say, well, what about what Tiffany's doing? You're trying to do outrageous overshadowing, where you're trying to showcase someone else's actions, but your actions overshadows theirs. You're not that smart as you look, bro. You look smooth, but mentally you shit. Anyway, moving on. So Jay, Rocky, Carlo, and Tiffany, they're a square. My Lord. Carlo feels like Jay is a snake, even though Jay talked to Carlo. Now, I will say this, right? Jay would be a snake if he didn't talk to you, Carlo, right? But also, too, maybe I see your point from this point of view. If Jay said, you know, I'm not really interested in Tiffany, and, you know, Jay talked about Tiffany behind, you know, her back, but then played her in her face and giving her sunshine, rainbows, and lollipop energy, then you could say he's a snake, right? But hey, I wasn't there, you were, and Jay was, so there it is. But there's almost a fight that happens, right? So there's almost a fight, so that continues later on in the next episode. We'll get to that in the preview. So then we're at girls' night. So Colt was screaming in pain, so everybody's asking, you know, Jennifer, you know, what's going on there? And, you know, Jennifer says Courtney feels guilty. Elise feels bad for Colt. Carlo was upset and went to talk to Elise about it. And Tiffany said, why was he at Elise's room? Are y'all not there to find love? You know, you do become friends with these people, because if I do recall, and it's a little bit later on my review, but I'll bring it up now, just to point out Tiffany's Latina dassy hypocrisy and imagination real quick here, because I call stripes and solids on everybody like I see it. Cole comes to you about Jennifer. But isn't Cole trying to get to know Jennifer? So I'm just saying. Listen, Tiffany, I love you, but don't get mad at me, okay? Because listen, you're the one that went on TV. I'm just one out the Latina hypocrisy, the Latina dassy, the Latina imagination, okay? That's all I'm doing, nothing more, nothing less. So Nikki said that Usman and her are friends because, you know, Nikki is bisexual. Elise doesn't like it, you know, doesn't like her name getting dragged when it's not her when it comes to about having sex, because Jennifer said that Rob and Elise had sex, which is a lie because, well, I'll say this, it's a lie from what we have seen. Okay, now there's a reason why it's called the cutting room floor, but also too, Rob hasn't really been talking to Elise. Elise hasn't been talking to Rob, so some in the Kool-Aid ain't sweet with that. So after that, there's this dumbass toast that Jennifer does. Toast, you look into each other's eyes, put the drink on the table, and then you drink, and then you won't have bad sex for 7 years. Really, Jennifer? Really? Really? Okay, Jennifer. I don't understand Jennifer's existence. I don't. I sincerely don't. I know she's there. She's a person, and she is moving about the country, but I don't understand why she exists. I just don't. So, so then they go around. The ladies go around, tell, you know, the worst time that they had sex. May was having sex in the dark with a man, and then it went into the wrong hole, and it wasn't a light entry. And then Elise, her story was, it was a professional athlete in the NFL. And this athlete, now she did not drop the name, okay? Although they were drinking, so I feel like maybe she might have said later on camera, they just cut that out. But who knows? But basically, that he is a professional athlete in the NFL. And Elise said that he wanted her to have a strap on and to screw him up behind. I'm like, damn, first of all, I think that's more of a kink than a bad time at having sex, because she didn't say, you know, if he screamed, if he cussed, if he, you know, did whatever he did, right? So, yeah. Tiffany says that as Tiffany and this guy made out, he either peed or ished in his pants as they made out. So, yeah, I've never heard of that before. whatever. So then, they talk about sexual fantasies. Chantel says she would like to put a wig on, be a new person, and, pretend that, he picked her up and go back home and all that stuff. So it's a common, fantasy role playing. Tiffany wants a threesome. 2 guys at the same time. I'm like, oh, Tiffany. Okay, then. All right, then. Well, can y'all do 90 Day Fiance BDSM edition? Like, I'm just saying that there's got to be some couples out there, right? That, one person's in the U.S. and they're into BDSM, and there's a person overseas that they're into BDSM. Like, I would watch that. 90 Day Fiance BDSM edition. Why not? I'm just saying, like, you already have done every other spinoff at this point, so why not? So, with that being said, Jennifer says she wants to be with a transsexual. She likes tots and mozzarella sticks. Okay, Jennifer. Oh my God. Wow. Like I said, Jennifer says a lot of random ish, but I did not expect her to say that she wanted to, do a trans person. But let your freak flag fly, child, okay? Lord Jesus. I'm like, wow, I did not expect that. So after that, Jennifer liked to kiss with Chantel, and we learned that Nikki has a crush on Jennifer, right? And Chantel's like, please don't ask about my sexuality. I like to keep that private until I can figure out with Ashley. So for those of you who don't know, before Chantel went on 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love, right? She had a night with her friend Ashley, and Ashley kissed her, and Chantel liked it. To use a pop star who is not relevant to Lati Dati or anybody in the world, to talk with your girl, Chantel kissed a girl and she liked it. Took off her cherry chapstick. It felt so wrong. It felt so right. She liked it. Oh, cut it out, Brandon. Moving on. Now, I will say this. I think that in 2025, there are some areas of life that are still taboo. But other areas, I think conversations are opening up more because the climate, the conditions for the climate are more open to talk about it. And like I said, Chantel, it's your truth, girl. So, they gonna drag you, they gonna drag you. You know what I mean? I mean, there are men and women that are in the closet right now that, they're living in their truth and peace, because sometimes society is not really that welcoming. But also too, are you going to live for a society rather that doesn't follow their own rules, or are you going to live for you? But you could have been Chantel Lee, just saying. But wasn't on this season, unfortunately. But anyway, so basically, Tiffany wants to get all the drama out in the air because May, asked, "What do you think of, what's the energy move forward this retreat?" And so, like I said before, Cole goes to talk to Tiffany about Jennifer, and Jennifer wants to explore both. And apparently, Cole has been weird, stalking. Now, this is all alleged because I wasn't there, you wasn't there, we wasn't there. But apparently, Cole has been stalking Jennifer and being up at a certain time and stuff like that, following her around and all that stuff. Now, that's a little much, Cole. Okay, that's a little much, bro. And they have known each other for only 10 days, Cole and Jennifer. And if you keep entertaining it, that he is, this, aggressive and overbearing and controlling person now, then it could get worse. Tiffany thinks Jennifer's trying to have her cake and eat two both slices. And then Elise asks, okay, either you're going to tell me who has said this about me having sex with Rob, right? We won't keep your mouth shut. And you know what? At least good on you. Good on you, because I'm the same way. What you're not going to do is play with me. Now, we can either solve this the easy way or the hard way, but this is going to get solved. So I feel you. And so then, like I said before, Jennifer says that Cole said it, which no one at that table believes that Cole said it. So then Tiffany and Jennifer are getting into it. And Jennifer and Tiffany walks off. So in the preview, Jay and Carlo are getting into a fight over Tiffany, right? The conversation about Cole continues with Elise and Jennifer says, maybe they see me as the villain. I don't know. Maybe I like it. Really, Jennifer, you like being the villain? What a shocking surprise. Said no one ever. So then there's a group trip that's happening. Tim wants to see what can be with Elise. Courtney gives a update on Cole and that, Cole, on Colt rather, not Cole, but Colt. Courtney gives an update on Colt and that, he is so upbeat and cheery, but, Colt's been, supporting her, but she's been trying to support him. And Usman is still like, why Colt? It's like, bruh, like Colt leg is fractured. Like that's the priority. Like that has nothing to do with you, bro. And then Elise confronts Cole about who slept with Rob. And it looks like Rob is going to get ringed up the behind with no lube, bleeding and suffering mentally. Rob and Jennifer, you get what you get, and you don't make a fit. In the words of Maurice Scott, lay there, roll over, and take that shit. Anyway, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is your 90-day fiance, Hunt for Love, season 1, episode 8. I was about to do 7, but episode 8 after show. So very good episode, jam-packed, as always. By the way, can I just say I'm so thankful that's only 42 minutes, because those hour 30-minute episodes, I'm just like, I'll put it like this. If I wasn't reviewing the show, I would not mind an hour and 30 minutes, right? But since I am reviewing the show, I'm grateful for the 42 minutes. So with that being said, we're going to take a little commercial break. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it!
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
Let's try this again. Roll it!
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
a world of princesses. A world of villains and heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites.
A world of throwbacks.
A world of
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here. We're just here chilling. Talking about 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love, Season 1, Episode 8 after show. Good episode. I'm glad that Colt will be okay. And, you know, he's walking around again and all that stuff. Like I said, I believe Colt and Courtney, or Courtney, as I'm calling them, I do believe that they will walk off. Now, will it develop into something that we don't know? Jennifer ain't getting nobody. She ain't getting nobody. Tiffany, I feel like it's gonna be more of an exploration for her before she ever chooses somebody. I think Joe and Chantel definitely could, you know, be high heavy for, you know, some months, but it might fizzle out. Tim, I don't think you're gonna get anybody, bro. Not saying you don't deserve somebody, but just no. Rob, no, you're not gonna get anybody either, bro. I think that was everybody, right? I think so. Let me go to the thumbnail and make sure. Oh, Usman, yeah, Usman, you're not gonna get Courtney, bro. You're just not gonna get Courtney. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Yeah, so yeah, no, that's my take on everybody. So yes, indeed, there. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, hopefully there's a reunion. It better be a reunion. It better be a reunion on this one. Okay, too much has happened for it not to be a reunion, for sure. So yes, indeed. By the way, y'all, August 1st will be Red Love. So Lord Jesus, you know, y'all should have just came back on like soon as the Never Ever Mets was done. Y'all should have just came back on, because now it's just like we've waited a whole month for this. And like, I think most people have like forgotten about the cast and everything. Like, I even saw the comment section of Owen's Instagram. It's like, no, y'all can keep this. And I'm like, damn, I don't think Ray Love Nation or RTL Nation, as I'm calling them, I don't think that they've ever said y'all can keep this. But you know what? I will say this. There is a song I do miss. There is a song I do miss. It's been a while since I've heard this song. So we're gonna play it. Let's see. All right, here we go, y'all. It's been a minute. We gotta wait until February 1st. Not February, child. February's passed. August 1st, damn it. August 1st. It's been a long day. Hey now, people, welcome in. Glad to have y'all here. Good to see y'all. Now some people here. Glad to have y'all here as well. But to that point though, this song right here, we gotta wait till August 1st. But if you ever miss out on Ready to Love, you can always listen to the theme song right here. Here we go.
I know it took me some time to get to the place that you wanted me to be. I know it was never you. I just needed to work on me. But now I'm ready. I'm ready to love. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to love. Yeah. See, you're always on my mind. Don't know what I was waiting for. I guess I still had some fear, but now there's no need to look anymore. Hey, 'cause now I'm ready. I'm ready to love. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to love. People search their whole life we have. For our love like this never will last until the end of time. So I'll cherish these moments like they're our last. You know, life is short, they go by so fast. I'm so happy that you're mine. I know it took me some time to get to the place that you wanted me to be. Oh, now I'm ready. I'm ready to love.
You can catch Ready to Love back on Friday night, August 1st at 8/7 Central. Only on OWN, only here. #OWN. Keeping it real. Yes, indeed. There. Yes, indeed. So, good times ahead for sure. Good times ahead for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. One more commercial break here, and we'll be back right after this.
What is this feeling that everyone's feeling?
Ding, ding, ding.
With such feeling.
Ding, ding, ding.
This winning feeling.
Ding, ding, ding.
This tingle of success. This sensation of triumph.
Ding, ding, ding.
This.
Oh, I can feel it! This season, everyone gets the winning feeling. Win guaranteed prizes like $250 grand and more. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Sweet boy and blue, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from nothing. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'm through that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show that.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich made with our buttermilk crispy chicken and our delicious toasted brioche buns with spicy or classic mayo? If you haven't, try it today for just $3.99.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Have you?
McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me here. I did the Daily Motivator during the 6 p.m. show, so please go back and watch that. Gave some great gems there, as I often do. Yes, indeed. So we're just here chilling. 10 more minutes until I turn off. Now 9 more minutes until I turn off my camera there. Yes, indeed. So yeah, week is almost over. Thank the Lord Jesus. You know, this week has been so good because we got a new boss at my job. The old one that nobody really liked to care for, wanted to have around, got transferred. So, oh, happy day when the Saints go marching in. And I'm saying I'm beside Makusa for sure. But yeah, it's been a good week. Good week. Of course, a job better, you know what I mean? But, this job market, man, I swear to God. And you know, I'm not one of those people where it's like, how can I put this? You know how Steve Harvey said, you know, if you're not grateful for having a job, why would God give you more things to be ungrateful for? It's not in that, I'm not in that space right now, but it's just like, okay, I've done this more than enough. I'm ready to move on to my next chapter. I'm ready to be in the fullness of who I am, right? So, and I'm sure you guys are going through the same thing too. Even if it's not for a job per se, that you want to be more the fulfillment of who you are. Maybe it's you know, trying to find the love of your life. You want to be more, if you want to be more in the energy of having somebody in your life that you actually want to care about. Maybe, you know, it's being able to invest in your kids more. Maybe it's able to invest in your own business more. It's a lot of stuff, right? That you just want more of. So I know I keep saying all in due time, but sometimes it gets difficult to hold on. It really does. But hey, as long as I'm above the ground, not below, we're doing A-okay. Yes, indeed. So yep. And like I said, if you ever need a reminder, in the words of Anonymous T.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Because a good person can always find another way to be anything, something, and all that they want to be. So, yes, indeed. This is the first time I actually, like, you know, I've done this a couple of times before, but let's watch the fireworks together here, y'all, as I'm off to the side here. Look at this. It's just glorious. Just, you know why I decided to do fireworks at the end of my virtual tour pit stops, and you know, of course, and have fireworks in the shorts, and also, you know, on Brainley's virtual tour live, because in creating the brand, I was like, damn, what can I do? Because every you know, TV show, every YouTube channel has a signature, right? And so I thought to myself that at the end of the day, right, no matter how long the day was, you deserve to celebrate that you made it through to the end of another day. So I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? And I thought fireworks would be a great way to do it. So that's why we always have the fireworks going off, as you can see right here. Wait for it. There it is. Yes, indeed, there. So always try to give you a place to fall, where you can learn something, where you can relate, but also you can release as well, right? So hopefully we do that over here pretty good. So, yes, indeed. 5 more minutes until I cut off my camera here, and we'll chill out for a little bit, and then I will end the show. And yeah, so like I said, tomorrow, Virgins episode 4. We'll be on that tomorrow. And then Friday, 11 a.m., all new show for y'all. Yes, indeed, all new show. And then Nelly Ashanti at 6 p.m. So it should be a good time. So, well, depending on what's going on, because I may want to get out the house. Like last week, I wasn't able to get my Dunkin' cold brew. It was just life. I might go out this Friday. Who knows? So we'll see. Like I said, I'm still praying to God that it would be nice to get a job offer on my birthday. Well, job offer or interview that could lead to a job offer on my birthday. That would be a wonderful birthday gift. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Listen, all in due time. All in due time. 3 people in the building. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. 2 people now. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yep, just chillax. Oh no. They're bringing back Starlight and Coca-Cola. Oh, hell no. Nobody likes that. Sorry, I'm looking at my Facebook too. Well, I'm here with y'all, but I'm just... Yes, indeed. So, by the way, Popeye's got some new chicken dippers. We talked about that here on Brainley's Virtual Tour Live, but also too, they have like a $20 bundle, right? So you can get 2 chicken dippers, 2 sandwiches and fries, all for $20. Popeyes, I tweeted y'all on Twitter about this. Keep that on the menu, okay? Just keep it. Don't touch it. Just keep it. By the way, breakfast, get Megan Thee Stallion's hottie sauce. Bring that back. Pour that on the sandwich for breakfast. And then you have honey, right? Regular honey. Right? So instead of mango, you can do honey as an option, or you can do high sauce, or if you want to do hot honey as well. So hot honey, high sauce, or honey. Just saying. Because you got some places where you already do Popeyes for breakfast. There was like a TA travel center where I got like a fried chicken biscuit, and one of my friends, Kyle Weaver, shout out to Kyle, by the way. Hopefully Kyle and Kitty are doing well. Love those brothers. And Kyle said he never had Popeyes. Literally, we get back on the bus because I was a part of Trio, which is a federally funded program that for first generation minorities and people with disabilities. But we get back on the bus because it's a cultural trip. He grabs my shoulder and says, "Thank you for introducing me to Popeyes." I'm like, "Brother, that's what I'm here to do." I'm here to bring love, grace, and space to people. Yes, indeed. Make their lives a little bit better than when I found them, but also to have some fun along the way. That's what we should all be doing, right? But some do that more than others. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But let it fly, it must apply. Because in the words of Anonymous T, as always.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
One more time, Anonymous.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
And there it is. As the fireworks are going off behind us there. Wait for it. Zing! There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Always love it when that happens. There it happens on the regular day, schmegular around here. So with that being said, I'm going to turn my camera now because we've done the whole show for an hour. Yes, we have. Yes, indeed, we have a very good after show. Yes, indeed. So. Like I said, I think we'll chill out here for 1 hour and 5 minutes, and then we'll end the show. Yeah, we are just chillaxing, y'all. Glad to have y'all here. Y'all got any plans this weekend? I know it's only Wednesday, but we're almost there to the weekend, baby. Yes, indeed. Hey, four people, welcome in. We're just chillaxing. Review 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love, Season 1, Episode 8. I think this might be a 10-episode series, so I think we're almost done with this show. So don't quote me. Usually most shows, they last about, 10 episodes to 13 episodes, usually. So I think we're almost done. We'll know when we're done because it'll be the season finale. Lord. But yes, indeed. Hey, four people, welcome in. We're just chillaxing. Just chillaxing. Like I said, if you guys got any questions about 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love, please let me know in the live chat below, and I will gladly answer it to the best of my ability. Yes, indeed. Like I said, you know what's really funny? So in YouTube Studio, you're able to see you're able to see your week and stuff, right? So let me see if I can do it. My analytics. Like it will show me. Okay, so here it is here, y'all. Last week, from July 7th to July 13th, I did one post, 15 live streams, and 189 shorts. Did you hear that? 189 shorts. So when you see, me put out shorts the same day, usually, it's because of StreamYard. So you got to record it up to a certain amount. Go through the power of artificial intelligence and find the best clips, and then you can literally post them instantly, or you can download them and upload them. But 189 shorts, and then 6,900 people tuned in to me. A lot of y'all finding me through the shorts feed, YouTube search, and YouTube home. And then the Heart and Hustle, the new docuseries from the Open Winfrey Network. Shout out to y'all were watching that hard. 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love Season 1 Episode 7 after show. And of course, how 23 Acres Could Change for Euro Studios Hollywood. So shout out to y'all for that. And then for how many hours did people watch your videos last week? 183 hours. So y'all are definitely watching for sure. I definitely appreciate each and every single one of you for sure. Yes, indeed. Well, y'all, that's our show. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. It is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always one of blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you were chosen to do. Well, that's one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully, by spending time together, we'll also be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just not being a Usman and getting paranoid. Okay, make sure the replay is not just for you watch it, not just for you listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you, I value you, I embrace you all. Always remember, see what you gotta give, or see what you gotta give, or see what you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is probably be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. Life is like 90-Day Fiance, right? We try out some things for a time period and it doesn't work out. Just know that that's okay. It is okay if some things don't work out, because guess what? The thing that you wanted to work out may not be the thing that needed to work out. And sometimes what needs to work out is you being at peace and not in pieces. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel love and send it right back to you as the fireworks are going off behind us here from Disney World. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, You rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.